everybody. We're live.
Hi, guys.
Sorry, I started 30 seconds late. I couldn't find the start button.
Yo.
Well, you started on time.
Woohoo! I'm on time for the win. So now my chat's not loading again.
And it doesn't have to be 12 o'clock on the dot.
Well, I tried to be as autistic on the dot as possible.
F5.
Except now my chat is not loading anymore. It was, and now it's just not updating. And I know for refresh button why.
I can see it.
That doesn't help me, though. So, let's say hi to...
Dude, seriously?
There's that dude that seriously is there. And then there's a mysterious unknown box, and Press, and Green Thunder. Hello! How's it going?
Hi, guys.
I've been creeping people out for the past hour, so it's been fun.
So if anybody gets 30 seconds before the first road rage incident, you win.
Yeah, road rage was happening before the stream even started.
True.
Optimus Prime is road raging in Baltimore.
Baltimore, the land of heroin and herpes.
Apparently he's bigger than Optimus Prime, though, isn't he?
Yeah, well, when I first asked him to describe his truck, I said, so is it like Optimus Prime or is it bigger, smaller? Because that's the only thing I could think of for a truck.
Technically, the cab itself is actually bigger.
Ladies and
But that's
gentlemen,
because I have bunk beds.
Trucker is driving bigger than Optimus Prime. Eat it up, ladies. Hey, Cryptic. Toned? Ooh, are you more toned and defined than Optimus Prime, Trucker? Are you packing heat?
You on drugs again?
No, I'm just really hyper because I just inhaled 5 Fudgios and the sugar rush is hitting.
Nice.
And I dipped them in Nutella. So, Trucker, have you ever gone on a sugar low where you literally just inhale everything in your face?
No, I actually kind of enjoyed that feeling of a sugar low.
Bulge. Yes. You're the bulge.
Yeah, I'm wired. I get totally wired, and it feels awesome.
Oh, I get the shakes, and then I get that extreme hunger because my sugar's low. And my brain's like, dude, I'm dying here. Give me some sugar. And then I go to my cupboard and I literally inhale everything, even if I don't like it. So, I just dipped a bunch of Fudgios and Nutella.
You just snort sugar up your nose.
Oh, dude, you can snort pixie stick rainbows, and then when you sneeze, there's a sludge of rainbow on the wall. The janitor used to hate us.
You actually done that?
Yes.
Oh.
It was a Canadian pixie stick challenge.
I'm going to charge the computer, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, it was the pixie stick challenge. We used to inhale every color of the rainbow and then sneeze and see what kind of picture it made. And we'd usually have my brother stand in front of the camera and scratch his balls so the janitor couldn't see who did it. Because it's there was this one camera down the hallway, and then there's this corner, and we called it the corner. And we'd hang out there. And so whenever we're doing stupid shit, we'd literally just be like, Anton, camera duty. And he'd just stand in front of the security camera and just scratch his nuts for 5 minutes. It was awesome.
I'm not sure what's funnier, the whole standing in front of the camera or scratching your balls.
Yeah, he did it for effect, I guess.
See, they must have thought he was weird. Just standing there.
Everybody
What does this
thought
guy
he was
do?
weird.
Green Thunder says he's had a day where if it's in the fridge, he eats it.
Yes, I've had those days too. If it smells fine, it's okay to dine because food forgotten in my fridge because I can't see it, they grow legs and start communicating.
Surely you can smell it, though.
Not for a while. Especially if it's in one of those sealed containers that I have, then you just... Once I find it, I'm like, whoa, dude. Wow.
So when you put it in the... So when you put it in the fridge, it was a bowl of pudding, but later on, when you pull it out, it's a tribble?
Or a furry.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking about, a tribble, growing hair and purring.
Oh, yeah, totally. My cat meows at it.
If it starts moving, I don't think it's fine to eat after that.
It meows back.
Well, actually, when it starts moving on its own, the life cycle has started over again, so it's fresh life. So chow down.
Yeah, there
The
we
only
go.
problem is now you have to kill it first.
I don't even want to know what's in my deep freezer. It's full of stuff, and I don't know what any of it is.
It was a bowl of pudding. Now it's a bowl of gach.
Yeah. Well, see, when I moved out of my ex's house, I brought my deep freezer with me because I owned it. But the thing is when he brought it to me, he didn't empty it first. He left it full of whatever was in there, which is stuff that he put in there. So now I don't know what's in the deep freezer because I'm blind. So, like, it's full to the top, but I don't know what's in it.
So we rank by now, I would imagine.
But it's frozen. So, I mean, I at some point have to empty it out. It's been like that for 3 years now. I haven't bothered to figure out what the hell's in it. So
Yeah,
I
we
can't
rank by
actually
now.
get anything in my deep freezer, but it's full.
A giant block of ice. That's what's in it now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you
And
don't want
just
to be
like,
defrosted either, so yeah.
yeah, I just haven't made the effort yet to like empty it and try and lug all that shit downstairs. It just feels like I need a man. I need a big, strong man that can carry frozen stuff to the trash can before I have to smell it. If there's any big, strong men in the chat, I need a man. Opening up pickle jars is getting really tedious too. I like pickles.
That sounds like my wife every time I come home. There's a line of pickle and jelly jars on the stove.
Yep, that's what I need a man for. Garbage and jars. So if any...
Oh, you can't. Yeah, something living in the fridge reminds me of Jim Henson's dinosaur. Yeah, blind press is seeing AI for the win. Well,
Cryptic says he'll open the jars with a hammer.
I mean, it'll work, but
Yeah.
not recommended.
Depends on what's in the jar,
Ontario
I guess.
Yeah, you keep cut out. She's gone.
And she's gone. Yep. The sad part is in about a half a second, I'm going to chirp.
Oh,
Chirp, chirp.
Yep.
You just leave me to carry the screen by myself.
I'm here.
Hey.
Well, you weren't here 2 seconds ago.
Really? You mean I crapped out?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I didn't know that. All right, let's find the news articles from today. There's a whole slew of them. Let's find the end of this.
That's right, Cryptic. Everybody needs a little glass in their diet. Puts hair in their chest.
Exactly.
Oh,
There's a
James
little
did it.
glass in the diet.
Actually, there was a French guy who used to actually eat glass.
Oh, there's an article about cats playing fetch. Oh, I'm going to love it.
My cat used to do that.
My cat only fetches lasers.
Yeah, my cat used to throw a ball at it, it would catch it, and then it would come bring it back to you.
There's actually quite a few cats that do that if people didn't know. You can also train them to sit and lay down and meow. My cat knows how to sit, and she knows how to meow, and she knows how to lay down if I ask her to, because I trained her with kitty treats.
That's bribery, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it works. Especially when she's trying to, like, do something stupid. Like, my cat's so dumb, she'll stick the nose in the light socket.
I say just let her do it because she won't do it again.
No, she won't, and her hair will get all fluffed, too. She did it once. She, like, sniffed a light socket, and then her hair started to stick up on end, and she walked away, and she wasn't the same for a while. Yeah,
See, that's what
she was,
happened.
like,
And you can't got brain damage.
probably. It's probably why she meows at me all the time. Cause her hair stood up too. Like she touched one of those static balls, and I'm like, whoa, dude! And her tail like puffed out, like super big, and I was like, wow. That was when I first got her too. She was really dumb. I wasn't quite totally blind yet. I just saw this big ball of fur just woo, and I was just like, okay. So if she ever does it again, I wouldn't notice, but She's fucking dumb. So, a tongue-in-cheek NPR.org headline comparing the fetching abilities of kitties and dumb dogs revealed a truth known by countless cat owners. Some cats do in fact fetch. No shit. What kind of stuff do you read, trucker?
Chadwick said he had a cat that ate a bunch of coke and it was never the same again.
I've seen a drunk cat. Bailey's.
I know a cat that got stoned once. Ate a bunch of weed that fell on the floor, then fell asleep for days.
Oh my god, that's what I should do. Hey, kitty, want some special catnip? Brent never came back.
Nah.
But
She'll be back.
cats don't fetch, but know their names as well as dogs. Cats do fetch, but anyways, they know their names as well as dogs. Researchers say the original headline proclaimed this didn't sit well with some readers for obvious goddamn reasons. In what world do cats not fetch? Kate Haffey commented on Facebook. Of course, this would be a Facebook post. Artemis knows her name and fetches. Brandy Wilson said on Twitter, she's obsessed. My cat fetches, but only when he wants to. Well, obviously. So if cats can fetch, why have they earned such a reputation for recalcitrance? Recalcitrance. Especially compared with dogs. Probably because dogs are dumber. The success of dogs is built around their ability to please people. This is how they get their food and shelter, and obviously this is how they've evolved over the years. Jeff Potos, an animal behavior specialist, aka unemployed, at the University of Massachusetts, Amherst, told NPR this is what dogs are all about. The more they please their owners, the more benefits they gain. Whereas cats just don't have this same imperative. I beg to differ. Yet in their natural wild state, cats are actually probably more prone to fetching things and bringing things to you than dogs.
Yeah, but cats do show their affection just in different ways. The dogs.
Exactly. People just don't understand cats. What's interesting about dogs versus cats, actually, is dogs were, out of natural selection over the years, bred and evolved to, of course, please humans, because the cutest and most gentlest of dogs were the ones that were selected and survived because they were fed and sheltered, whereas other dogs were killed and eaten and other such things. So they have evolved to be as humans. Cats were never actually subjected to natural selection and evolution through people. Cats were never made because we made dogs. Like dogs aren't natural. We fucking made dogs. Cats were never made by humans. They were never naturally selected. They were never bred specifically for humans other than more recently over the years. So cats in their natural environment ate rodents that kept our grain stores great. So humans went, oh, fucking yeah, you can chill out with us. And you're cute too. So they were never evolved to be less wild. So that's why you have wild cats technically as pets and why we don't seem to fucking understand them.
Dogs are more symbiotic than cats. And we have a wild Sinatra in the chat. Speaking of which.
Hey, Snoot. You can have a link too if you want. Press didn't actually, Press, did you say if you wanted the link or not? But yeah, cats are naturally more wild just because they weren't picked for the evolution chain. And so what people would say as more independence, they just never had to rely on their survival instinct to please humans in order to have food and shelter. They can fucking take care of themselves. So that's why a lot of people think cats are assholes. When really it's actually more simple than that. Like any of those videos that you see of like cats knocking shit down, it's not that they're assholes, it's that they're fucking bored. Because you haven't actually provided the thing that they need, which is a simulation of hunt, catch, kill, right? So they get fucking bored and they knock shit over to get your attention because cause and effectly, if they're on the counter, if they're trying to eat your food, if they're knocking shit over, they immediately get your attention. And so that they've now learned this behavior because you're too dumb to play as your cat. So people in the cat, play as a fucking cat.
That's really also why they run about in a room making weird noises.
Yeah, essentially.
Wondering where you are when you're out buying smokes.
Right? Like, you know, just saying.
Yep.
Just wanted to say hi. I can't chill. It's all cool. Thanks for coming, Sinatra.
Fair enough, Sinatra. Anytime.
Cats are dumb. Actually, surprisingly enough, in a neurological scan of the brain between a dog and a cat, it shows that the dog's brains are larger than the cat's, but the cats have more neurons in the brain than a dog, which suggests higher intelligence for a cat, but larger brain for a dog.
Well, dogs are larger. Of course, they're a larger brain.
Yeah, all for the exception of the Border Collie. The Border Collie is actually the most intelligent breed of dog that we have right now. So if you're looking for an intelligent animal like dog versus, say, as Press would say, a Kleenex box dog or a tissue box dog, which is not technically a dog, it's a rodent, go for a Border Collie. They're the most intelligent breed of animal right now, next to the German Shepherd and the Labrador. I took animal behavioral science and veterinary tech when I was learning dog training. The appeal of $80 an hour for a dog trainer was really, really awesome back then.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually a certified dog trainer. I have the diploma somewhere in a box. I didn't want to put it on the wall because people would be like, oh, what'd you go to school for? And then you see dog training. And I just felt like it would be more of an insult than praise. So I just never bothered to put it in a frame. But I'm technically... Yeah, I'm technically a graduate of dog training. Cats are,
you can play with that.
They're just smart about it. You know what? If they were really smart, they wouldn't get caught. Which actually, technically, my cat owns me because I never really find the hairballs until I step in them, but whatever. So yes, kitties do in fact fetch, especially if they get attention for it. So yeah, I've actually like witnessed a cat figure out how to unlock doors.
Yeah, my cat managed to open my door.
Yeah.
Like how?
Actually, for all of you cat enthusiasts that are in my chat, check out the Savannah cat. They're freaking amazing, but scary as hell because they're a 40-pound cat.
They're the largest domesticated cat.
Yep, because they're a mix between cat and a wild. Is it a seer?
Looks like a cheetah almost.
Yeah, it's a wild. I fucking forgot the name. Serval. It's a wild serval cat, which is, I believe, akin to like super wild, vicious little buggers. They're spotted. They look like mini cheetahs. They're 40 pounds, and they can leap up to 6 feet in the air from a standstill. They're huge, but they're freaking awesome. Like, if you ever want to watch a cat proudly walk like a panther, get a Savannah. They go for about $20,000 a cat, but they're freaking amazing.
That's not worth it for a cat. My cat costs £20.
My cat weighs 2 pounds.
No, my cat costs £20 as in currency.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I used to have a 20-pound cat. His name was Marty, and he was huge. Yeah. He was the one that grabbed a drumstick of KFC off my mom's plate and ran away, and it was done before we got to him.
Is that the one that had shit clumps on his back?
Yeah. He actually couldn't reach. He was so fat he couldn't reach to his ass to clean himself, so he had shit stuck to his butt all the time. And when he ran, there was like free-flowing gut that would wiggle between his legs. Bold Beaver Hunter. Welcome. Nothing much is up. How about you? Welcome to the channel. Have a wrench. It's the wrench note state. Okay, that's adorable. I walked downstairs to get Logan pajamas to hear Pincalo creating a character for Alex in Arc. Aw, that's adorable.
Oh, Brett's back.
So, there's for cat news.
Welcome back, Brett.
Oh, hey, Britt. Did you find the link?
Brett. After Brett, are you there?
One hello.
You know, that game of Quiplash is taking forever because Peter is still not here.
Hello. Stop with no Toronto. This is up as no.
Invasive.
Gone again.
Yep. Invasive fish seized from shipment at Texas airport. What's an invasive fish?
The dangerous fish.
It's a fish that swims where it's not supposed to. Anyway.
Invading fish. All right. There's invading fish markets. They're invading my space to smell good air, but yeah. So.
Bald Beaver Hunter. Actually, if you had stumbled across the stream on Wednesday, you would have been able to hear my cat steal my dinner live. Little shit.
I think that might have been after the stream.
It was after the stream. You stole your shrimp.
Yeah.
Which you're the dumbass for leaving fishy smells unattended near a cat.
Yeah, well.
Like, seriously, my cat would have been gone with that, too. Authorities in Texas said they seized a shipment of invasive freshwater stingrays and other fish that arrived at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. Who the hell deals in stingrays? The Texas game warden said a U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service inspector at the airport examined the shipment crate and discovered that the stingrays are Boulangarella in bags of water concealed between bunches of newspaper. Okay, the game wardens said the intended recipient had planned to transport the invasive fish home to Kansas in their vehicle. You really shouldn't invade ecosystems with like fish that don't belong there that are still alive. You really shouldn't be doing that. Somebody brought over the Japanese wasp to Canada and it hasn't left. And I'm like, stop fucking with our ecosystem.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there's an echo.
Oh dear, Sinatra has tweeted us. Awesome.
Thank you, Snoot. You're so awesome. Freshwater stingrays and Boulangarella are both on Texas banned invasive species list. The Kansas residents are facing charges stemming from the case, authorities said. Don't invade us with fish, people. Stop fucking up our ecosystem, man.
Blind press, the snakehead fish has actually invaded just about everywhere on the east coast of the U.S., not just Florida.
Oh.
There are people that bow hunted around Washington, D.C. Or bow fish, the snakehead.
Hey, Peter.
There's actually, the snakehead fish, there's actually really posh restaurants in D.C. that serve them very expensively, too. Slimy little bastards.
Fish. You know, that would be a good friend. Maybe I should get a fish.
Mm.
Hey, good friends. They're quiet, they don't talk back, and they don't care if I cuss. I should get a fish.
Press says she'll be on in a bit. She has checked her Twitter DMs.
Echo.
Yeah, she does a Twitter DM. I will DM her stuff.
Do you have your headphones in, Brett?
What?
I'm saying, do you have your headphones in?
Yeah, I do.
Your
Why is that
echoing bad.
I can feel the frustration of the Brit.
Maybe she has a stream in the background. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How hot is my pick? Well, I don't really know, dude.
She's blind.
Yeah.
She's blind. I'm operating an 80,000-pound hunk of equipment. Scotty, could you do the honors?
What?
Somebody wants to know how hot their pick is.
It's horrifying.
Where are my favorite sci-fi horror movies with snakehead terror? Something about human growth hormone.
Oh, fucking hell. That bitch is horrifying.
Snakehead like the size of a whale. All hail blue whale.
All hail blue whale.
Yes, I'm actually blind, actually. Totally.
Don't be around there. Your picture's horrifying. No offense.
Hold on. Human or growth hormone of snakehead fish the size of a whale. That would be the Sci-Fi Channel.
I was going to say, I'm glad you understood what they were saying, because I was like, wait, what? The only thing that came to mind was Snakes on a Plane, because it had the word snake in it.
Mm.
Yep. Civilian on fly
better.
accidentally ejected from fighter jet. Now it is.
It's slightly better, but still likely.
I'm sorry you're having such a difficult time, Britt. Hugs and loves and stuff. So, a civilian was reportedly injured late last month after his ride along with the French Air Force took an unexpected turn. The man's ejection seat somehow fired, sending him soaring into the sky. The French temporarily grounded their fleet of Rafale fighter jets pending an investigation.
The writer was quoted as saying, "What does this button do?"
Right? Oh man, that poor bastard. Oh wow, that is so cool. Okay. I would have been super, that would have been super cool, just saying. So exactly why his ejection seat went off is a mystery, ladies and gentlemen. The incident, according to the Aerotime News, took place at Saint Dizier Air Base. I'm going to assume it's Dizier Air Base in northern France. Saint Dizier is a hub for Rafale B fighters, the twin-seat version of France's Rafale fighter jet. Twin-seat fighters is many air forces are used to take civilians on observation flights, including government officials, members of the media, and celebrities. Oh, I hope it was a journalist. I really do. While the American F-35 has many problems, accidentally ejecting civilians won't be one of them. The Joint Strike Fighter is a single-seat jet. So, the unknown civilian identified in the press as a 64-year-old man was riding in a twin-seat Dassault Rafale B fighter jet. As the jet was taking off, the man's ejection seat sequence was somehow triggered. Maybe the pilots just didn't fucking like him, but whose hands were suffered minor cuts from the broken canopy, managed to land the aircraft safely. The civilian, on the other hand, apparently parachuted to the runway below, injuring his back in the process. He was taken to a hospital for his injuries, where a spokesperson for the French Air Force said his health is not a cause for concern. 64 years old and being launched out of a jet. Man, he has a strong heart.
I'd like to know how bad his drawers were when he hit the ground.
Right?
Hello,
Like-
XV12 or 15, or is that 1512?
Oh, do you have
I think
another newcomer hanging
Another
out?
newcomer.
Yeah, I think that's 1512.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Nico, what's up? And welcome, newcomer. I totally cannot pronounce your name, so
XV12.
Okay.
XV12. Scroll
Yeah.
up.
people are leaving the chat. Why? Sometimes I forget to make sure the speech to text writes down words properly. Sorry. No worries. I don't know how many times speech to text has like written down things that I haven't actually said.
I think
Yeah.
mine picks up too much, but it's gotten to be a nice little addition to everybody's Twitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, road rage. It was better on stream me though, because it was shown properly on stream me.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, if you're gonna leave the chat, please leave a like if you kind of liked it. Just
Oh,
saying.
fucking.
I like likes. Or Scotsman says, fuck him.
Leaving bastards.
Aww. Yep. So, Anthony Weiner had
Wiener.
to, Wiener?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Anthony the Wiener has to now register as a sex offender. Good job.
You want the backstory?
Sure, why not? It saves me having to try and read it.
Anthony Weiner is a politician from New York. He was trying to remember her name. Hillary Clinton's chief of staff. He was her husband, he was her husband. Ended up going to jail for 18 months for sexting with several underage girls.
Ah.
So not only was he cheating on his wife, he was cheating on his wife with underage girls via Tinder.
Oh.
And the whole deleted emails thing from the 2016 elections, one of the devices that all these deleted emails ended up on was his. That's actually
Really?
how they found a lot of the deleted emails when they seized his laptop for evidence because he was sexting underage girls.
So how does he tie in with Hillary Clinton then? Was he just communicating with her? Did she send emails to him so he'd get caught with them?
His wife was her. His wife was Hillary Clinton's chief of staff.
Huh. Oh, that's interesting. So have they actually gone through those emails and stuff, or did they just say, "Oh, look, here it is," and then just ignored it?
I don't know how that went.
Huh. Salvini tells Germany to, quote, handle the migrant boat heading for Italy. How many of these goddamn boats are there? Like, seriously?
Just sink the fucking thing and be done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
By the way, Scotty, that reminds me. What you and Little Nigga were talking about just reminds me. Damn it, Chadwick! If you're still in here, hang out till after the stream. I'll send you the link so you can come in. I'll explain. And so, we can sit and talk about what you and I talked about earlier.
And it's gonna get naughty.
Come on in, Chadwick. Sit on my lap. Okay, anyway.
Well, you know, my mom's not here. I just noticed that. My mom's not here, and Nick is right.
Yeah, where is everyone?
Left me. Everybody
Where is
just
everyone?
I'm back.
welcome back. You joined up just for us to figure out that everybody left. They just ran away. Apparently, I suck. Do I suck?
Yeah, there's no echo at least now. The echo's gone.
Do you mean, do you suck, honey?
Well,
Aw.
I mean, well, Mega's still here though.
Suck. Everybody thinks I suck.
Oh, don't, sweetheart. So I've been frustrated myself today because I just feel like I'm not how you feel because I've been feeling like I'm not doing very much.
Story of my life. Well,
Yeah. So
try
let's
and read
see
the
there.
news and people will come eventually. Well, Mega's still here.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
Hello,
sure people will
neighbor.
swing back in. I'll tell you my mom though, because my mom ain't here. She's supposed to be my number one supporter. My mom ain't in chat. God.
You said you have 8 people watching, so you still have people watching.
Yeah, the number's still climbing, so let's go.
Yeah. Okay, so Rome. Italian right-wing leader Matteo Salvini on Thursday told Berlin to take responsibility for 64 migrants rescued in the Mediterranean by a German charity boat and heading toward the Italian coast in rough seas. Oh, these must be the people that like took control of that boat that just pirated it somewhere. I mean, if they've left the country, how's the country supposed to go get them? As Interior Minister and Deputy Prime Minister Salvini has led a crackdown on illegal immigration by closing Italian ports to humanitarian vessels since his League Party formed a coalition last year with the anti-establishment Five-Star Movement. Oh, that's a mouthful. I asked the German Interior Minister to intervene over a ship that says it is German and to fix this issue, Salvini told reporters in Paris during a G7 Interior Ministers summit. But I mean, like, if the boat's already fucking left, even if it's German and it's full of migrants that it's rescued or whatever, like how is Germany supposed to fix that except to just build a goddamn wall and not let people leave, you know?
They're never going to do that, though. So,
No, they could always just fix the Berlin Wall.
They've done it before, but it didn't work, did it?
Yeah. Hello, Tom.
Hey, Tom. Like, I don't understand how Germany is supposed to control that. Like, if people are... And why do you need to be a migrant from Germany? Is it that bad?
Oh, you got out.
Well, like, why do you need to be a migrant from Germany? Like, is it really that bad?
It's getting there.
When it comes to all the migrants and refugees and all this stuff, I got one question. Most of them are supposed to be coming from Syria and Libya, right? Fleeing the whole ISIS civil war thing. But from what they've been telling us over in the States, that's over. So why the hell aren't they going back?
Yeah. And, like, why do we need migrants from Germany? And, like there's migrants from freaking everywhere that aren't necessarily war-torn countries. They just don't like it there. Like, is that the standard to be a refugee now? You just don't like where you are? Like, could I go to America and be like, I'm a refugee from Canada because Fluffy oppresses me?
Yeah, things are
Or
never
be
gonna
like,
get
I'm
fixed.
afraid of all the trans people.
Well, I think
You know, like, can I be... But, like, is that the standard that we help people now? Like, is it the standard that, like, if a Canadian went as a migrant, that they'd be like, oh, that poor Canadian, we should help her. The Canadian is way more American than we are. We need to help the Canadian. Like, Would I get the same goddamn sympathy? I should try this one
Well,
day.
if you leave from your problems,
Just
then
show
we're
up
gonna
at the
get
goddamn border and be like, I'm a refugee of Canada. I'm being oppressed by our prime minister. He sucks.
Well, actually, you could probably claim that you're a native. You could just say, "Oh, I'm oppressed.
Yeah, there
White
we
man
go.
oppresses me," or something.
I'm afraid of mercury in my water. I need to come to America.
Sure, and then you'll have
Oh, I
lead in
need
your water.
Yeah, there you go. I'll trade mercury for lead. Why not? I want X-Men powers. Be awesome if I had X-ray eyes.
I forgot the name of the
You know,
chemical
'cause,
that's in our water.
Like, you know, yeah, like I just want lasers coming out my eyes. That would be really cool. I think I should have laser eyes. I mean, I'll be blind and I don't know who I'm shooting at, but fuck it, laser eyes.
Well, your eyes don't have much use anyway, so yeah, you may as well.
Right? Like I you know, it's just yeah. This article fucking continues and says we are currently in contact with the German authorities looking for a solution. We are heading to Lampedusa, okay, to avoid bad weather in Malta, the CI source said. Italy's Foreign Affairs Ministry wrote to the German peoples in Rome denying the ship entry into Italian waters. The Alan Kurdi is looking for a safe haven for 64 rescued people. It's raining and there's sugar and they might melt. The wind is getting strong. That's violence against people. Strong winds, they push you and shit. It's touching you.
The wind's
Remember,
getting
white people
strong.
cause the bad weather, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. The wind's
That's what
getting
it-
strong and the sun's getting real low.
Uh-huh. So,
Anyway.
the captain has decided to bring all people below deck. CI wrote on Twitter. Oh, yeah, it's such an emergency that they have internet access and can Twitter this. New arrivals to Italy have plummeted since Salvini took office in June, with just 532 migrants coming so far this year. Good for you. According to official data, down 92% on the same period in 2018 and down 98% on since 2017. Salvini said his hard line on immigration was shared by other ministers at the G7 gathering. I'm not the only one who has doubts about the role of NGOs in Mediterranean. They are a problem, and they help human trafficking, he said. So yeah, look at that. Wasn't that just a nice story? Just so wonderful.
Yay.
You know,
Yeah,
don't you guys
it was really
appreciate it?
funny.
absolutely amazing. Neither do I.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
Any aliens watching this, please nuke us or something. Just do something to us.
Just
Just
destroy
kill
us, please.
Kill us all.
We should just all be gone.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Vertagen.
Fuck, my smoke going out while I was reading that.
Despair how stupid people are.
Yeah, don't be stupid, people. Do better things. Do really good things. Don't do bad
Yeah,
things.
like stop breathing.
Don't be bad peoples.
And people wonder why I have no faith in humanity.
Oh, neither do I.
I gave up that a long time ago.
All right, so
It comes to something nowadays. Sorry.
that's okay. No worries. Boardpanda.com. Seriously, what on earth like triggered you, trucker, to go on Board Panda?
I
You
actually
just
didn't go
put it
directly
in?
onto. I didn't directly go onto Bored Panda. It's from a
The only magazine
website
for
that-
pandas.
It's not
Yeah.
just pandas, bored pandas.
it's an app that like can gathers web news stories from everywhere.
I was gonna say, because like, what would inspire you to get some of these? Just saying. Just,
Why not?
You know, that's true. You know, I mean, like when I'm searching for news, I just go into Google and I put news today. But I suppose I should get a little more creative with that and be like, crazy ass news today.
I go through there and go, this looks cute. This looks funny. This looks cute.
Yeah, Blind Press, he was a bored panda.
Yeah,
That's
Blind Press says I was a bored panda, obviously.
Oh yeah, it's just fucking obviously. I mean, you know, what was I thinking? I should have known the Saints were already. Like, fuck, seriously, what am I doing with my life? So,
I think
mailman.
people have been asking that.
Yeah, pretty much. Mailman who used to give treats to dogs on his route receives a note that one of the dogs has passed away. Aw, why is this news?
Oh no, press F for the dog. Press F.
F for the dog.
Yeah, fuck that dog. I mean, F for your sympathies.
F for the dog.
Yeah.
That chosen consonant, just F.
Yeah. Press F to pay respects.
You know,
He was
I mean,
a good boy.
F has no relation to dog, but just push F, you know, just because it's an F.
F for respect.
Yeah, so some doggy dogs
Respect.
chase or bark at the mailman. Bad dogs. But for the dogs on this mail carrier's route, a new delivery meant a special treat. Recently, a Twitter user shared that her dad would always carry special little treats for those four-legged furries on his route. And sometimes in Canada, two-legged furries. He was not only appreciated by his canine friends, but by their furry owners too. One day, during his route, however, he received a heart-wrenching note from one of his regulars with some sad news. Their furry had passed away. While normally this would be cause for tears, the former dog owner decided to pay it forward in honor of their little furry, and the story is truly wholesome. I wonder if he gets $100K in a new car.
What the fuck?
So, okay, so image credited. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so Texas Twitter user at something or other tweeted out about her dad, who is a mailman. That why are you saying the same thing again? Fuck off. Next. Okay. So in a text to his daughter, he told her that it was his buddy Gretchen. What a hideous name for a dog. A huge German Shepherd. Oh, never mind. That had died. With a photo of some dog treats and a heart-wrenching note that Gretchen's owners had typed up because they couldn't be bothered to fucking write it. The note read, "Poor Gretchen passed away yesterday. She asked me to ask you if you would share her treats that she never got to finish with the other dogs on your route. She always enjoyed seeing you come to the door because of bribery and was always happy to eat shit that you gave her." The end.
Yeah, me.
Well, then technically there was just one more sentence left, and it was happy that you came to the door and was always happy to get a snack from you. Thank you so much for bribing my dog. And she
The
didn't
dog
have
died,
food
that's
allergy.
sad.
You know, thank you for not giving her something that set off her food allergy and killed her, you son of a bitch.
The dog died, that's sad.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you can't cry forever. Sometimes you just gotta joke about it. sometimes it's just that German Gretchen is just so sad that you just got to make people happy by remembering that he made sure that those treats didn't, fuck up her bowel movements and give her a food allergy, so that owner would have had to sue that man.
Okay, then.
You are evil. Loving it, girl.
Remember, guys, give gluten-free treats to all the dogs so that they can shit a tree and not die.
Scotty, you were worrying about me messing up a wholesome story?
Yeah. Well, I think
Wrong
mine was more
person,
wholesome.
darling.
And don't
Mine
forget
was
to
more
throw
wholesome.
cheese at your cat.
Or your child.
But why
Yeah, there you go.
speaking of which, did your cat get the shits?
Dude, actually, she was perfectly fine. Okay, so for those of you that don't understand this story, I threw some cheese at my cat on, what was it, Scotty's stream?
I think it might have been I think it was an after stream somewhere.
Yeah, it might have been an after stream. I don't know. I threw cheese at my cat, and she just fucking ate it. And she was fine with that. And it got stuck to her, and she was all pissed, but then she realized it was cheese, and she ate it. And everybody's like, no, cheese is bad. But my cat, she's an eating machine. Especially for,
like a middle finger up to everyone. Fuck you, I'll eat what I want.
She's just an eating machine. Like, seriously, any kind of leftovers or scraps that I got, she'll just inhale that shit. She'll be perfectly fine. She's not obese or anything. Like, she doesn't even have diabetes yet.
Well, she did come from a bin, didn't she? So
she did come from a dumpster. So yeah, like before I thought of a name for her, I just called her Dumpster Cat. I was like, Dumpster Kitty, come here.
You come here.
She doesn't care. I mean, every once in a while, I'm like, you know what? I taketh you from the dumpster. I can putteth you back. And she's like, whatever.
Probably half here there.
Probably. I get live food instead of that canned shit. I can go hunt and stuff. Fuck you, blind girl. Fuck you. I don't like it. My cat wants to kill me. I know she does.
Hey, you stole me from my mother, you arsehole. Just...
we probably just, if we did catch her mother, we just did the snippy snip to her ovaries and put her back. And now she's happy. There's no more kittens. She's like, finally, I can retire from children. All right, chat. See, I'm making it a habit to go check on my chat more often than not so that, I can talk to you guys and stuff, and it'll be awesome. Look at that. Fuck you, blind girl. Hey. Someone rang RSPCA. Blind girl is assaulting animals.
With cheese.
Hey, Drunkles, what's up? We got our Drunkles. I do not
Drunkle.
cats. I wouldn't be able to see to assault them. Tom, okay? I would not assault a cat. Their pussies are too small anyways.
Oh, God.
No, I'm not going to ignore you guys today, Chadwick. I am actually making an effort to communicate with chat. It's just... By the way, if you're looking for your nephew, he's not around. He's probably toying it with Foxy, Just saying.
Yeah, he escaped yesterday, I think.
Yeah, he's a, drunkle penis on the loose, nephew. Just saying. Wow, are you guys
all right, Tom?
I would say that? Like,
You had to ask Tom, bend over.
Oh, I saw this article. Well, okay, I listened to this article the other day. This one is freaking... This isn't a funny one at all. But police say that 14-year-old claiming to have escaped kidnappers who held him for 8 years is actually a 24-year-old man with a reported criminal history. So this 24-year-old impersonated a child that was kidnapped 8 years ago. And now that the family found it, it's not him. They essentially have to relive this shit all over again. This guy's a fucking scumbag.
Gee to gas.
Yeah. Police in Kentucky say that this asswipe person who came forward on Wednesday claiming that he was Timothy Pitsen, a boy who went missing from a Chicago suburb in 2011, age 6. is actually a 24-year-old man because he's fucking trans-aged or some shit. I don't fucking know. But the man who reportedly posed as a 14-year-old boy to say he was Timothy Pitzen is actually Brian Michael, a motherfucking scumbag from Medina, Ohio. The man's identity was released after the FBI said in a statement on Twitter that DNA test results confirmed that he in fact was not Timothy, putting the family through fucking hell again, and this guy better burn in hell or sit and spin one of the two.
Also, Blind Press says she might not be able to come on. She's busy with kids at the moment.
No worries. Children cry if they're people. There's a disturbance in the force run. The motive behind Rini's decision remains unclear, other than he's a fucking scumbag, and it is unknown if he will face any criminal charges. What do you mean it's unknown if he'll face any criminal charges? That is God, fucking Christ. According to Heavy.com, Rini has previously been charged with making false alarms and passing bad checks. So he's a grifter. He was arrested in 2018 for hosting a party that allegedly caused $1,250 in damages, which is like $5,000 Canadian. So, yeah. Police say that this dick told authorities in Newport, Kentucky, that he escaped kidnappers in Ohio and that he had gone missing 8 years ago following his mother's suicide. For fuck's sakes. Could this scumbag in an incident report filed by police in suburban Cincinnati's Sharonville, officers that the man told officers on Wednesday that he had been staying at a Red Roof Inn, sounds like a hooker hotel, with the kidnappers, who he described as white males with bodybuilder type builds. Oh, good job.
He wishes.
He told police that he fled the hotel and kept running across a bridge into Newport, Kentucky. Timothy Pitzen was 6 years old when he disappeared in May of 2011. The boy and his mother, Amy Fry Pitzen, had gone on a 3-day road trip and were last seen on hotel surveillance in Wisconsin. His mother died by suicide in a Rockford, Illinois hotel and had left a note stating that her son was with someone but was safe. The police report filed on Wednesday said. So,
Drunko wants a link, by the way.
Sure.
Drunko, check your Discord.
Okay, cool. Okay, so the mother admits that the child is safe and is fine, and then kills herself. And now this guy, God damn it! This article gets real dark fast, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
And this grifter, grifters are normally psychopaths, sociopaths, or that word that I'm going to fuck up, Machiavellian. Somebody correct me.
Actually, you did pretty good with Machiavellian.
Okay, or Machiavellian. So, I'm not surprised that they did something that dirty, but scumbag grifters. Hey, Peter. Speaking of scumbag.
Hello. I'm bringing a guest, if you don't mind. It's a guest I don't think you will mind joining.
Drunkle.
Is it this one? Hello, Drunkle.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on. All right, now we're good. We're good.
We're good.
I can't do this thing. I'm so fucking loud that I've got to go into studio mode in the microphone. Blind girl adjusting my audio level. Fuck you.
I turned you up because you were too damn quiet compared to the rest of us. Damn it, my
I have
ears
to be.
don't lie.
I go into studio mode. So instead of like normally Google will just go, oh, you're being too loud, so we're gonna turn you down, or you're being too quiet, so we're gonna turn you up. I need my shit on a constant fucking level. So before I say anything, I've got to go into studio mode, then I've got to go into Audacity, make sure I'm on 50% exactly. I am twice as loud as I fucking need to be when I'm in a stream. That's the takeaway from that. Hello, guys. How are you?
I would imagine that.
Drunkle. How bad is
Did you
that?
just say Mazel Tov, you Jew?
Hey, you're the one with the big nose, not me.
What did he say?
You're the one with the big nose.
Big nose.
Right, so one person tell me what he said. All right, no one say it. Fine.
Is English not your first language, Drunkle?
One more time.
Is English not your first language?
Not coming from a Scot. Fucking hell.
Clearly, I understand English better than you do.
Well, clearly not, mate. Otherwise, you would have understood that was an insult. Rico8181 says, Drunkenall, what time is it? Is it like 12:30? Yeah, it's 1 a.m. actually, mate, yeah. But it's Friday, my dudes, and that means I'm joining up the blind trucking stream.
I have a feeling we're going to have to tell Rico what universe we're in.
Sorry, sir. I chatted all over you then. My mistake. My mistake.
No. I was just saying, I have a feeling we're going to have to start telling Rico what universe he's in soon.
He's in Australia.
How many universes do you know, Peter?
All of them.
Yeah, got you there.
All of them in every universe.
All of them.
Well, Australia doesn't exist, so it's really hard to figure out which universe you're in when you don't exist.
True. That's very, very true. Just a part of the ice wall.
Kangaroos are a myth.
Right. Serious point on the stream. Apologies for being late.
Can we not do that?
No one fucking cares, Peter.
Yeah,
No,
right.
apologies for being late. I'm
Peter,
talking with
shut up.
Foxy.
Oh,
Were you farting then, Uncle?
No, that was the sound of crickets, Peter. Which you would know if you listened to anyone else but yourself.
Oh, piss off, you big floaty-headed cunt.
so halfway
it's
through the
fair.
stream,
It's
we
completely fair.
halfway through the stream, we're now going to complete going to what is it, like shitlording? Is that what it is? Just going downhill from there.
Shit show.
Yeah, there we go.
Just
Welcome to the
anytime
shit show,
I'm
folks.
invited in.
I
How you
hope
doing,
not.
blonde girl? You good?
I'm always good.
Are you
I'm always
sure?
good. Yeah, I'm always good. I mean,
look
I
like
can't
shit.
see my emotions or anything, but
No, well, you're a woman. No one can.
yeah, there we go.
How you doing, Britt?
I'm alright. How you doing, dude?
Yeah, all right, thank you. I was way better until I heard your Brummy accent. But hey ho, such is life. Scotsman, what's good?
No, that's just
Okay,
trying to make a
right.
video, that's it.
I'm going to pretend I understood what you said and move on. Peter, you all right, mate?
I'm all right, pal. Yeah, I'm all right.
And my man, Pumpkin.
What's going on?
Hey, boy. You driving safely, yeah? You got your seatbelt on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Why are you always driving, by the way?
Because I'm a truck driver, that's what I do.
Yeah, those people ain't going to traffic themselves, are they?
No. Nah, usual thing, bombs, drugs, Mexicans, usual.
Those kids aren't going to run over themselves.
Right. I've actually got a friend. His father's a trucker, and he killed someone. Not like someone slighted him in a car park or anything. But he was on the motorway. It's what in Britain we call a freeway.
Right.
And someone just stopped their car in front of him, and he just ploughed into it, utterly destroyed it, killed the guy outright. And of course, he went to court and everything, and following that, it was also like, can he keep his job and everything? And it was all good. He was not in the wrong at all, but holy shit, do we take the piss out of my friend for it.
You have
Every now and
friends.
then, he'll say something and go, look, mate, I know what I'm talking about. You go, yeah, be careful, mate. His dad will run into you. He takes in good faith.
Brings
Happy
new
to be
meaning to
here,
hide
though.
your daughters.
Happy to be here on the Blind Trucking stream once again. It's Friday. That means I can join up instead of just listen.
Yeah, Sinatra was in here earlier. He stopped by and then ran away.
Yeah.
Well, he
Sinatra's
was just
like
in the
that.
chat. Yeah.
He's a busy boy today. I think it's date night for him, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Does Shelley know?
Yeah, fuck off.
I don't know, man. Rohypnol's a hell of a drug.
Rohypnol, not ketamine? Yeah. Old school.
Are you calling Shelley a horse?
Probably.
Well, he does ride
that
well,
one's like-
from what I heard.
I was gonna say that explains a lot
Oh
of
my
things.
god.
He's, to be fair, he's punching above his considerable weight with Shelley, isn't he?
I think, yeah, I've seen a photo of Shelley. Like, that girl she's a beautiful lady.
Yeah.
And I've also seen what Sinatra looks like, and like, as gorillas go, he's not bad looking.
His
Imagery.
voice doesn't suit his face. It's an
No, no. He sounds a
someone
lot
who is,
smaller than he is.
Neither does mine,
I've
though.
not interrupted your news though, have I? You going through some news?
I'm always going through some news.
Going
That's
through
what
some
we do.
news.
We're always going on.
He said it.
17 fucking links of news. It's just, I don't have to do anything. I have minions.
Do your news. Don't come on. Just do your thing. I'm just here. I'm just along for the ride, Shelley.
Yeah, I just send you all the shit I can't be asked to read.
Sorry, did he say something then, or was he coughing? I don't know.
Neither do I half the time, so there you go.
What the hell is this, trucker? Man
What?
buys 24 Burger King pies out of spite?
Burger King make pies.
What?
Spite
Was
for
his
himself?
girlfriend vegetarian?
Is he competing with the guy that ate the whole Taco Bell menu? Like,
I think, to be honest, you guys should all be ashamed that you've got a girl who's blind reading the news. Can no one else do this?
I
It does
send the
occasionally.
computer, he complains.
Yeah, Drunkle, it's normally me that does it.
Oh,
but
yeah,
maybe-
actually, the blind girl is probably better then.
Oh, piss off.
I've heard you read before, mate.
Hey, you should see my streams then. I also have a stream called Failing to Read the News for a reason.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about, I mean, if I'd ever watched one of your streams, I'd probably agree with you.
Hashtag blind privilege.
Just put it like this. A lot of editing goes into my videos, especially for the audio.
Oh, same here, mate. I tell you what, the other night, I've not made a video for like a week, and the video I brought out on Wednesday, man, it took a lot longer than usual because I'm sat. It's the short sentences. There was one of them where I just went, all of which suck, and I recorded that about 20 times because I kept listening to it back to it and going, that doesn't even sound like English.
Yeah.
How are Americans gonna understand me? But it turns out it was all
My
right in
life.
the end. But every now and then I listen to it and I go, did it sound like I have a lisp just then? So I record it all again. I'm sat there going, practicing. It takes ages. That's why it took me fucking 2 weeks to get a video out. Is the S's.
Yeah. Well, that's.
Did you stand in front of a mirror too to practice?
What?
Did you stand in front of a mirror too while you're practicing?
I actually don't have a single mirror in my flat.
Maybe there's a
That's
good
right,
reason
neither
for
does
that.
blind girl.
Unlike you, I can't see myself.
It's probably for the best, Drunkle.
Bit harsh, mate. I'll have you know I am devilishly handsome.
Is
Compared
that,
to what?
I can't walk through a school playground without getting looks.
yeah, look, it's a pedo maybe, yeah.
Mainly from the teachers, but hey, they're looks.
All the
My
kids
son
run
might even
away.
give you a flap.
A flap?
A flap. That's what he does when he's happy. He flaps.
I can't even make a joke about that. That was fucking hell.
You might even get a flap, you know? That's why he's flapjack.
Oh,
right.
Got it. Yeah. Right.
Flapjack covered in syrup.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah. So my son went to school and they did the morning thing where they try to make the very retarded autistic kids independent. So they did a baking thing and they made pancakes and they went to go answer the phone and my son grabbed the syrup and just started chugging and it was like dripping all down his face and his shirt and he just looked like a retard.
And that's
so
how
now
you
flapjack.
get diabetes. Is there? Are we sure that it's actually your son? I mean, you're blind, right? So there's a good chance that someone could have come in and just like swapped your kid for someone else, and you wouldn't know.
You know, some days I think I wouldn't notice, but then he flaps. Like, I don't know how you can get a carbon copy of the flapjack. He just, like, imagine getting
blind
them
dress
to
is here.
stand there retardedly and flap their arms. Like, I don't think that would work.
Oh, speaking of retard, blind press.
That's the first fucking thing you say to me.
Whoa, you're a woman?
Yeah, that's true. I need to watch my mouth. I've got my toddler right in the room with me. But seriously, that's the first thing you say to me when I come.
I thought you were a dude. Could you just put your hands between your legs right now? Because obviously, could you just make sure you are actually a female? Just double check for me.
Don't worry, I'm not a trap. I
How
promise.
sure are you?
Very.
Are you really asking Blind Press to feel herself up on stream?
Yeah, that's been Carlo's job.
I've got fucking one person I thought was a guy who turns out to be a girl, and I got someone else telling me about how their kid flaps.
Please stop throwing your toys around the room.
How do you know they're throwing?
Because I'm not deaf. And he's also saying, whoa.
How do you know it's a he? How do you change
Because
diapers?
I've changed. How do you
Also-
change a diaper?
I don't need to. My diaper died.
She just got hit in the head by a Duplo airplane.
How does she know it's Duplo? Seriously, all right, blind girl, blind press. You both got children, right? Blind girl, you went blind fairly recently in the grand scheme of things.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. How old is your flappy little boy?
He's 5.
5 years old. Okay, so you've gone past the nappy changing phase.
Oh, no. He has low functioning autism. He is in fact still in diapers.
Oh shit! Well, it's good to know that I've still got an excuse. How do you change a diaper? How do you know when the ass is clean?
You don't, first of all, so you just be overly thorough. Or secondly, his dad will just fucking berate me for an hour. That's how I know.
How do you know that's still his dad, though? How do you know someone didn't come in and swap him for someone else?
Because nobody could be that much of an asshole.
I'm managing pretty well.
I thought I was bad when it came to the blind questions. Like, fucking hell.
Right, come on, get back to the news. Come on.
Well, no, I did actually.
Also, blind press. I don't mean to alarm you, but you got the mic, the camera.
I know. I did that on purpose.
How do you know?
I did that on purpose.
Because she had to
proof enough for you.
That's how she knows.
Are you in a cave?
I'm in a.
Fucking hell.
What I do like about the thing about blind girl and blind press is what I've learned about blind people is they have no idea how ugly they are. Until
This is true.
I tell them. So I'm providing a service here, people.
Is that why you won't show your face? Then?
Oh yeah. I don't want people getting
Oh,
jealous.
do you want it? No. Oh, okay. I must release my child. Would you like
Release the Kraken.
out?
That would be
From the
me
basement.
launching my microphone.
Joe Biden wants your child.
You're watching a live exorcism on the Blind Girl channel.
Yeah, pretty much. This is where I just launch all my equipment off my desk. Awesome.
Rico in the chat has got it right. He says, I'm assuming it's a he. I'm learning lessons here today, guys. Drunkle says, get back to the news until he interrupts in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, you got me, mate. Dead to rights. Yeah. Come on, blind girl. Feel the news.
I will fail this news hardcore. It's apparently about a man.
Hey, that's my stream. Not you. I fail at the news.
I said feel, like braille.
He did say
shit
feel.
all over,
No, she said fail.
No,
She's
he said feel for
She's
sure.
deaf. Her hearing has been heightened. Shut
No,
up.
she said fail.
Oh, I know, because she misunderstood that Drunkle said feel.
Yeah, the bad part is Drunkle actually had the same perception that I did. And until I heard y'all talk about how y'all listen to the Apple phone, just tell you that everything. For some reason, I imagined this little box right in front of the computer with little braille things that just stuck up as it went.
Actually, it's weird, because I imagine blind girls a little box in front of me.
Wow.
Wow.
Sorry,
Well,
blind
it's a
press.
little box, not a
You
large
two.
box.
We could have a threesome, except neither of you would know the other one is there.
We're not deaf and what's that word? Lacking of
Dumb.
sensory perception.
Well, that's more than one word, isn't it?
It is. Many more.
Back to
Many,
the
many
news.
more.
So apparently,
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
a man apparently bought
Blind press has
every
got to go
time.
attend to the child because
I
apparently
do.
She didn't,
I
you
wanted-
didn't wipe his ass properly.
No, it's I thought I just wanted
She
to pop
wiped his face.
I just wanted to pop in and say hi to Drunkle and actually introduce myself.
I'm so happy to actually talk to you, Blind Press. It's,
Yeah,
it's
I know,
a genuine
man.
pleasure, mate. It's
For
a
sure,
genuine
dude.
pleasure.
For sure. I'll catch you guys later, and I'll be listening.
Take it easy, mate.
Bye,
See you
Chris.
soon.
Alright.
Relax,
Oh, fuck,
sweetheart.
For sure.
who the fuck was that?
Oh my god.
We've never seen each other in our lives. Back to the
At
news.
least she's never seen anything.
Alright, shit all over my fucking joke. For fuck's sake.
Josh, it's
I'm
not
still-
funny.
If you're going to
Why
shit
do?
all over, at least we know Blind Girl won't clean it up properly.
Well, because you can't see it.
That's why I have a housekeeper that's Nigerian, Drunkle.
Oh, I'm blind. I've got enough to make a housekeeper. Ooh.
Yeah, but she probably, with shit everywhere. She probably thinks she's like people with her. They think she's with people with her
I don't have
family.
a housekeeper. I don't even have a house.
I have an apartment keeper. And technically, I have a blind story today. I was walking down the street, and this
Are
child...
you sure?
I hope so. I hope it was a street. And this child goes to his mother and says, "Look, Mom, a blind girl in real life." And the mom put the child away.
See,
I had to check if I was real for a minute. Just
that's a delightful thing about kids, though, isn't it? When I was little, I remember, because, you know, family being white and everything, and then I saw a black person for the first time. And I went, "Mum, it's a brown face." And I called them brown faces for ages. My mum loved it. She should have, like, you know, said, like, seriously, dude, don't do that in public. But then I remember when I was about, I think I was about early 20s, and I was getting the bus home. I was waiting for the bus to come in from work, and I'm sat in the city centre, and the two kids go past me with their mum. And they're like toddlers, and I just hear one of them go, "I've seen 2 brown faces today. How many have you seen?" I go, "It's not just me." Not just like that. There was always a thing, you know. Do you guys get potato smileys in America? It's like a little
Yes.
smiley faces. Yeah. There was
She's
always a
Canadian.
thing that me mum used to burn them sometimes, so I said they came out African.
Disavow.
wow.
Also,
Hey,
she's
they were
Canadian.
just as tasty. Right? We're all the same on the inside. We're all made of mashed up potato. All right.
Wow, that's as bad
Back
as
to the fucking news.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
actually, Drunkle, before she gets back to the news, you got to realize one thing. There is proof in her story that she is blind. She said she was walking down the street. Anybody else be walking down the sidewalk?
Oh, well, I'd be walking down the pavement.
Oh,
Cultural differences, sir.
I think, to be honest, we're not going to get back to the news, are we?
No.
I was,
I mean,
All right,
in
so-
Scotland, do you
thinking that
even
myself.
have pavements in Scotland?
Yes, we do.
Are you sure? That's
Yeah.
it. Do you not just call them like mugging paths?
No, they're called sex. Though. Okay, they wouldn't shoot up places, that's what they are.
Back to the news.
Someone tried to deep fry one once. It didn't work out though.
Fuck.
They tried to deep fry a pavement.
I feel like somebody should send Drunkle the cream-filled vagina.
Oh yeah,
Please
that was
don't. I don't
read
like
that
the
on
sound
Ghost
of
Movie,
that. It'll put me off lasagna for life.
On Blind Press's stream earlier, we covered this new Easter thing.
Hold on, sorry.
Which
You
is
blind are you just going around streaming with blind people? Have you got a fetish, Peter?
No.
Sure.
Bloody nut.
Because
Okay,
they
don't say
might
that,
not be able to see it,
no.
buddy, but I can.
Yeah. To be fair, I should probably explain. Throughout the entirety of Blind Press's stream earlier, I was just waving my cock in front of the camera. She couldn't see it.
No one can.
Oh,
That was what it said.
but,
You can't ding yourself.
she mentioned she brought up the news story of that some chocolatier
He's called Irate Bear, but okay.
have made a vagina-shaped Easter egg.
Yeah, we
Which
have that on
comes
GPP,
with-
yeah.
Yeah, which comes with a free condom inside it.
Oh, does it? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Imagine if you put
it?
bit into the condom, though. Just, a bit of a rubbery centre.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Brett, you'd have heard it if you weren't streaming at the same time.
Fuck off.
Harsh. Back to the news.
Yeah, so apparently a man bought every pie on the Burger King menu to spite a child who was screaming to his mother about a pie.
A
Why?
cream pie.
Right?
I didn't even know
Like-
Burger King did
So I
pie.
go, shut up, Timmy. A cream pie is how you were made.
Oh God! Wow. So the boy
Subscribe
was
to Drunken
apparently-
Uncle.
The boy was apparently yelling, "I want a
Cream pie.
a pie," and apparently there was a bunch of asterisks in a bracket that states that it was very angry pie, according to a random
Very
blogger.
angry pie.
It was a cuss word.
Fucking pie.
Gave me one of those angry pies.
According to the report, the person said the kid was out of control, screaming, probably autistic, punching his mother, throwing around a bunch of random crap, and a
Punching
Game
his
Boy.
mother.
Yeah, whenever something didn't go right in the game. So the mother
So
didn't
fucking
see-
punching your own mum as well. But Timmy, I wish I'd have swallowed you.
Yeah, someone's
Right?
punched in.
Yep,
Bunch
so
of
the
that little
mother
shit.
didn't even bother to pay attention to the random asshole child. And his continued yelling of, "I want a goddamn pie." After about 5 minutes of the line with these people behind me, I had gone from a headache to a full-on migraine. Oh, you poor woman, you. I mean, man. The man
Oh, my
then
kids
bought
did.
23 Burger King apple pies just to eat it in front of the child. I'm sure that made everything better. The unnamed fat bastard patron added about the pie hoarding man. It turns out it was so slow because they had one trainee, oh, the poor bastard, on cash during the lunch hour rush.
Wow, a McDonald's trainee. There's no lower job than that, is there?
No, he's probably
Well, it's
pulled
being a YouTuber, isn't it?
Maybe,
not?
maybe like McDonald's intern.
It's called being a YouTuber. That's the lore.
Ah, if only you were one, opinionated Scotsman.
Oh, no, I'm a streamer. See,
You got a you got to
We're
create
slightly
content,
above.
buddy. You got to create
we're
content.
slightly above. We're slightly above.
Who hit? Put your hands up. Actually, no, because we got a blind person. But say I if you actually create content on this platform.
Aye.
Bye.
Oh,
Sorta.
I?
Look at that, Brett.
Don't give me sorta. For
I have got videos.
Well,
yeah, I've not found you on Pornhub.
I have one video.
I've seen what you look like as well. I don't fucking want to.
Yeah, I was going to say, Drunkle. Yeah, don't.
Haven't you hit that, Peter?
Yeah.
You. Oh, you are so in deep shit.
Have you actually smashed booties?
Jesus Christ, really?
He's done it. Well done, Peter. Well done. Fantastic. My boy finally lost his virginity. I'm proud of you, buddy.
Piss off.
I still want to clip that. That was just an epic applause too. I'm proud of you, Peter.
Oh, blind girl, don't
So-
start
Right,
talking
well,
about clips.
I've got 7 minutes on this stream, and then I'm gonna go and join Lil Nigger, I think, for a little bit, and then I'm gonna drink some beer and go to bed.
Cool. All right, Peter, I got to ask you a question. When you lost your virginity, did the condom wrapper have "Don't Panic" written on it?
No, it didn't.
No, but he did keep his receipt.
Excuse me, I'm not Jewish.
Oh, this is how.
Ouch.
7 years, Peter. 7 years.
Oi.
No,
Wait a
but
Okay.
no, as I think I've told this story on stream before. I did use the phrase "Captain Condom is here to save us."
Does that work
So-
as a chat up line for you, mate?
Peter, when you
What?
lost your virginity, did you ask for change back afterwards?
I love how optimistic you are when you say when.
Ooh.
Blind Press says that's how she's going to ask Pinkalo for fun times tonight. You want to smash booties?
Wow.
What's wrong with smash booties?
Nothing.
It does imply that you're turned around the wrong way, though, doesn't it? Just like, how do we have sex here? We just rub our bums together.
Yeah, just bottom bounce.
That's how babies are made.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why we call them little shits.
Actually, no, that was quite good. That was quite good for you, Black.
Was it?
Yeah. For Brit Gamer Girl, that was quite good.
My finger was hovering over the cricket sound then. Oh, I'll tell you what, go on. Go on. Well done, Brit Gamer Girl. Well done. But you only get half of it.
Bunch of cunts.
It was the best joke you're going to get out of Brit Gamer Girl.
Oh, she's a woman.
I don't know, mate. She had sex with you.
What about catnips?
Oh, all right. Catnips was funny the other night. That was very funny.
Catnips? She was the main character in the Hunger Games, wasn't she? Oh, no, Katniss. I'm sorry.
There you go. You've got support from Blind
There you
Prep.
go. No, I cricketed myself. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
We're all right. We're all right.
Yeah.
At least someone finds a bit funny.
Oh, do you know what, Blanco? I'm glad you're blind. Fuck it.
None of us, Drunkle, sad enough to have watched the Hunger Games.
I've watched the Hunger Games.
Wait, proven.
Yeah, I know.
The films.
You know, and I'm kind of glad that I'm blind too most of the time while I'm on YouTube.
Yeah?
Yeah,
So you don't have to see what Sargon of Akkad actually looks like.
Oh, God, that guy.
Oh, God.
That guy.
What's he done now?
Yeah, he's just a fanny. That's what he's done.
Back to the news.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Go on, you got me for another 4 minutes. Chop, chop. Get it in.
yeah,
Come on.
okay. So the guy was a trainee on cash, and everybody was pissed off all about
Did you say
that.
tranny or trainee?
I thought that as well.
Yeah?
Like, we're not going to get back to the news with you on the scene. That's just not
Oh,
going to
I'm
happen.
sorry, it's me. It's me, isn't
how-
it? But can you imagine someone working at McDonald's and they're wearing a badge that says, "Oh, forgive me, I'm a tranny."
That was amazing.
Forgive me, I'm a tranny. I'll get everything wrong, and it'll be your fault.
Someone clip that. We now have definitive evidence that Peter Almond is a tranny.
So all I can think of is how the people behind me while I was ordering these fucking pies ruined my splurge and gave me this headache. I then decide to ruin their day ordering too many goddamn pies. I order every pie they have left in addition to my burgers. Really, dude?
Well,
Do we know
yeah.
how much
I had a
that-
massive heart attack, got diabetes, and died. The end.
At that point, you'd be like, do you know what? Forget about the Big Mac. You know, you would be like, oh, I'm going to eat my burgers, then I'm going to tuck into these 127 apple pies. Do we know how much that cost? What's the street value of these apple pies?
It didn't say. It really didn't say.
99p.
Oh,
Diabetes, blew up, died, the end. Well, not really, but
that's the end.
he just walked away with diabetes and sued the store.
Yeah. Walked off on one foot.
I'm
He hoped.
trying to work it out. It's roughly around, what, £1.50 for an apple pie at McDonald's?
No, it's
Yeah,
about
for a
a.
Burger King.
It was a Burger King, so it's about $1
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah. So for 127 of them in Canadian dollars, that's £1,500,000.
Or 15 cents American.
So, did you say £115,000?
Yeah.
115,000.
Well, that's
Yeah.
just how much the guy weighed when he was done eating them pies.
Drunkle, maths isn't my strong suit.
I can tell, mate, because I think...
You're like 100 times over, I think.
yeah, a couple of zeros too much. And
It
you
was
just
20
your mathematics just got corrected by a fucking jock.
Yeah.
But also, don't forget, it is Canadian dollars.
Jesus,
Yeah.
where do you find these
So it's
articles?
not real
from?
money.
Jesus Christ. Woman struggling with devastating infertility, in fact, discovers that husband had a secret vasectomy.
But no, I was
You
saying
ain't
that,
catching me, bitch.
on the other side of the coin, it'd be like, oh, husband had vasectomy. Some miraculously had child 3 years later, and it was black. You know, it's-
Yeah, it would have been funnier if
From
she
home.
discovered she had a vasectomy because she got pregnant and the guy was like, wait a minute.
It could be from Mum's Net, and everyone goes, divorce him.
No, don't give me that fucking mum's net bullshit. I pressed the button. It didn't happen. Hold on.
Who secretly snips their balls? Like,
Oh,
seriously.
you pressed the mum's net button.
Every man sniffed their balls at least once.
Hang on, what was it?
Oh yeah,
What's on this delete now? What the
everyone's done that thing where they have like a cheeky scratch.
There we go.
Right.
I don't. The hotkey changed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, every man stick their hands down their pants and sniff their fingers at least once.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah, all the time.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, it's a sign you're a man. No manliness.
I apologize deeply to anybody in the chat having to hear this right now. Please don't tell me about sniffing your balls in the chat, please.
You don't sniff your balls. You scratch your hand. You scratch your balls, then you sniff your hand. You don't.
Yeah.
You can't sniff your balls. You've got too many vertebrae for that. Otherwise, don't get me wrong, we would. Every man has looked at a dog going, "You lucky bastard." And with that, I'm out, guys.
All right.
Thank you for inviting me on. I'm sorry I couldn't be a little bit longer. I've got to do the rounds tonight.
Thank you.
All right, mate.
But I'll see you next Friday, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Appreciate
it. Little nigger, fucking go on Discord, send me the link to yours, mate. I'll see you in a second. Here we guys.
Bye.
See you later, Danny. Bye.
Later, Drunkle.
Hold on, I swear. Why isn't...
Oh, quickly, Drunkle, just before you go.
Oh, fuck, what?
Just for you, my friend.
That is literally the best sound clip I've ever heard. Well done. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. That was amazing.
There he's going.
I knew he'd like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
So the question is, Peter, was Drunkle your surprise guest?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He messaged me about a minute before I was coming on to say, "Can I have the link?" I'm like, "I'm not even on the stream yet, mate."
I'm just making sure, like, Foxy wasn't sitting there by her computer going, "Where the fuck is he?"
No,
this article while I go fix some low blood sugars again.
No, I meant to join about half an hour earlier, but we got talking about like mental health issues and things, so kind of the conversation just ran on. So,
all right, Peter, read something while I go chug some sugar.
I've got nothing in front of me to read apart from it's
Twitter.
1:32.
The 17 messages I sent in the group DM earlier.
Well, I haven't loaded any of them up.
Your Twitter. Go check your messages.
All right, woman. All right. No, apparently this content is not available in my region.
None of
Yeah,
it?
he's not growing up enough. The EU says he's not growing up enough.
No, apparently I can't open that in England. So give me a couple of hours. I will go to a different continent and try and open that article.
Well, that's free of us fuck for that article then, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's banned in Europe, apparently. Fucking
Oh
EU.
my God.
Peter's favourite dictatorship.
Never click on DMs from Messrs. Bartholin, Skeen, or Organic Furriers.
Why?
Traumatized for life now.
2 words: anal prolapse.
Oh!
Fucking hell! Stop clicking on it! Oh my God!
Whoever sent you that, thank you so much. We are rather entertained.
Someone sent me anal prolapse pictures on Twitter.
Wasn't me.
Oh, if anyone's Oh, vindictive.
That was horrible.
It was really not me.
Drunkle says use a VPN, you punts.
I can't because I'm not loaded with cash. Incidentally, my Streamlabs. No, I'm just.
Hello, Chloe.
Right, okay. No, I can't read that article, but I can read Alton Brown swears by the simple fix for bitter tasting coffee. What is it? Sugar.
Cream.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. I'm back.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I just had to chug some sugar. I just dumped 10, a bunch of sugar in some water and just chugged it. So we're good.
Sounds horrible.
It is. It's terrible. Apparently, I just gave myself too much insulin today. Whatever. Whoops.
Can you just drink a Coke or something with Nav?
Yeah, but I mean, it takes a lot longer to chug a Coke than it does to drink water and sugar, being all fizzy and stuff, you know?
Fair enough.
So, woman accused of reversing her SUV into a man as he tried to take pictures of license plate for some reason.
What?
Yeah. Apparently, a guy that was taking pictures of her license plate got backed over by her SUV. Good job, lady. Good job.
That's one way of doing it, love.
News is hearing from a man who said he watched a woman nearly run over a group of people after an argument over a wandering child. Oh, okay. The child was found alone in the street in a local neighborhood. The man claims they were trying to return the child to his parents when the mother showed up and things took a dangerous turn. The intersection of Rolling Fern Drive and Roller Lane in Palm Coast is where the woman allegedly backed her car into a man as he was taking a picture of her license plate. Joshua Ruiz Garcia said he was on his way to work around 6:30 a.m. Wednesday when he spotted a young boy walking alone in the road. That's pretty much what shocked me the most. Seeing a baby walking towards my car. Well, if it's a baby, it's not walking yet. Walking towards my car while I'm moving, Garcia said. Garcia said other drivers stopped to help return the 2-year-old to his parents. I just slowed down, stopped my car, got out to see if there was any parent looking for a child, and nothing. I waited, and nobody came.
Right.
The drivers called Flagler County deputies, and a few minutes later, Alexis Williams showed up in an SUV claiming to be the boy's mother. We told her, we already called the cops. Stay a little to wait and give your statement. You know the reasonable thing to do, Garcia said, but he said she left. While authorities met with Williams, they said she told them she left the scene because this is not California and the citizens can't place her under citizen's arrest. She said,
actually, if it's a felony, yes, they can. And child abandonment is a felony.
The judge informed her in court. Oh, they said this twice. Okay. The judge informed her in court, Florida does, in fact, have a citizen's arrest law. A man who was waiting for the boy's parent took pictures of the child Williams and her license plate. As Williams reversed her car, she allegedly hit the man, injuring his arm. Garcia said the man was in plain sight of Williams. She just wanted to get out as fast as possible. Williams is now facing an aggravated battery with a deadly weapon charge. WESH2 News spoke to her husband, who said their child was walking down their street for 2 minutes when this happened and doesn't think his wife should have been arrested.
Hold on. They let a little toddler walk down the street for 2 minutes on its own.
Yep.
What the fuck? That's normal.
Apparently so.
Am I just getting old or retarded
Yes,
or
you are
something?
getting old.
Fuck you. Fuck off. But don't leave a toddler alone.
Well, I mean, there's like, before I read this entire article, she didn't claim that he had autism, so therefore I have no sympathy.
Cunty Tom in the chat says, let's ban semi-automatic cars.
Because technically, there have been cases of autistic toddlers like escaping and roaming streets and stuff, but that's because they elope. There was actually a video once of an autistic 4-year-old in winter with no shoes crossing a street, and a school bus driver actually stopped and grabbed them and brought them into the bus and like warmed them up and stuff. And when they went to arrest the parents, they found out that the child had autism, and they got to, they got let off the hook because the kid unlocked 3 locks and somehow managed to not trip the house alarm. Yeah. This shit does happen, actually. So.
And Blind Press is right. In America, anything that can kill you is deadly weapon.
Yeah.
So, of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's ban all sporks.
And spoons.
Because, sporks, they're just modified forks,
Modified spoons.
Well, modified spoons and it's a spoon and fork fucked. That's what a spork would be.
Yeah, you can have a fork and a spoon, but not a spork. I gotta get Tom one day to go, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
I think he's done that before.
Not a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife.
You've played knifey spoony before. Hey?
Hey? Oh, we just travelled the world with that. An Englishman saying an Australian phrase and then ending it with a Canadian code.
Hey.
Yeah.
Cunt. Shall at least like 5
Everybody's a bit of a cunt sometimes.
Oh my god, I love that clip every time you play it. It just makes me so happy.
What,
I
that?
know several freedoms.
Everybody's a bit of a cunt sometimes.
Seriously, so happy. You know what? I haven't done it in a while. Tracker, tell me a story.
No, you haven't done that in a while, but you are fucking creeping me out on Foxy's stream earlier.
I can see you when you're sleeping.
Ooh, God, no. No.
Arms Killer. Arms Killer. The thing about the deadly weapon laws in America, it is purely intent. A plastic drinking straw can be a deadly weapon.
Yeah, a pen can be.
What about paper straws?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think they could really do it. It's like maybe.
Yeah, they can.
Why are paper straws even a thing?
Because plastic bad, okay?
It's fucking retarded.
Okay.
Paper straws just fucking disintegrate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It's like all grainy and shit when you drink stuff, especially soda.
Yeah.
I'd rather just like take the Take the
You know
cap
what that
off
is?
and
That
then
is
drink it like that.
ableist against paraplegics.
And blind people who wouldn't know the straw's going.
No, I went to drink from a straw and missed a couple of times.
Did it go up your nose or in your eye?
Both.
Well, I guess the eye wouldn't matter. I mean,
What the fuck, Scotsman?
Actually, you know how kids like discover body parts and stuff? Well, when I went blind, my son thought eyes were weird, and so he went to go and poke my eye to see what it did, and I couldn't see him when he was doing it, so he just poked my eyeball, and I'm like, dude, son, man, dude.
I don't know why you're saying, oh, for fuck's sake, to me. I mean, it wasn't as bad as your uncle was earlier.
He gets a pass. He's drunk.
He's evil.
I thought drunk people weren't allowed on here apart from me and Peter. And now it's like,
Yep. So,
any more news?
yes, giant water bugs eat turtles, ducklings, and even snakes.
Oh, I like turtles.
So
Hey,
does this bug.
turtles.
A fearless aquatic predator emerges from a new study compiling decades of research. Ooh, it's a bug. Whoa, the giant water
Ew.
bug. Man, this thing looks
Ew.
kind of creepy. You know what? I'm gonna see if I can the description of it sounds really creepy. I'm gonna see. Give me a second. I will see if I can. I can pull it up on Twitter here, and y'all can enjoy the creepiness. Let's try and enjoy the creepiness together. Let's do creepy.
Oh my god. We don't need to do creepy, sweetie. All you've got to do is that voice.
Let's get the water bug so you can see the creepy.
Come and play with us forever and ever and ever.
Come play with me.
Just say, are you still there?
Are you still here?
Oh, no, that's it. That is it. That is the turrets from Portal. Are you
Oh,
still
God.
there?
I can do a poor voice, maybe. All right, screen share. Do your thing. Actually work. Come on, do your thing. Click. And then I click that button. And then I click that button. And then I click
And nothing
share.
happens.
Yeah, blind girl, you're doing fuck all right now. Oh! Oh, it's a
And
fish
then
in a tree.
The fuck is that? It's like a tree
In a
with
tree.
a fish in it.
Yeah.
Why is there a fish in it? The fuck? What the fuck is that thing? It's like a wood lice fucked up.
It's
Fuck
a
them.
water bug.
Fuck the
and
crab.
apparently fishes.
If it looks like a wood lice fucked the crab, it just became giant.
Oh, well, anyways, that is a water bug. So, a giant water bug are
Please kill that thing with fire.
voracious.
Seriously, there needs to be. Sorry.
They're voracious predators that take down everything from ducklings to venomous snakes, according to a new study that brings together decades of research on the aquatic insects. They're lie-in-wait predators, says Charles Swart. Wow, okay. A senior lecturer at Trinity College in Connecticut who has studied giant water bugs.
Someone should just kill it.
That fucking bug is bigger than the fish, almost.
It is bigger than the fish. It's got eyes as well. It's fucking terrifying.
I'm glad I'm not looking at it.
I'm
It does
glad.
look-
Kill it.
I'm glad I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Hey,
spotted
Peter,
butterfly
just think
and-
about that bug I sent you the other day with that one bug eating a carrot.
Oh, ah!
So they just take up a position holding onto a plant in the water, and anything that moves in front of them, they'll grab it and try to eat it. Oh, see more photos of freshwater insects. Ooh, there's more photos.
Please no more photos. Please no more.
Yeah, no more photos of insects eating bigger things.
Do, 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 do. There it is.
Blind girl, just go. Ow, 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 ow.
Ow, 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 ow.
Right, okay, fantastic.
He's going to clip that now.
Figures.
And I'm going to mod my copy of Portal so that every time I kill a turret, it plays that instead. Ow, 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 ow.
Aw, I'm gonna be in your video games. Aw, I'm so happy. Apparently, those are bugs.
Those are spiders.
So,
Loads of little spiders.
No, they're not. They're not. They've got 6 legs. So
Pretty
they're
much
not
spiders are close enough.
Yeah.
Spider-ish. Still
Yeah.
deserve to die. Close enough to spiders, they deserve to die.
They're bugs. They definitely fall under the creepy crawlies section of.
Yeah, it's a slideshow. You need to click on the button. It's a slideshow.
Oh.
You need to click on the
oh, it's a slideshow. Oh, okay. Where's the button? Okay.
other side.
Ooh.
You are such a sadist.
Ooh, it's a
Yeah.
bug. It's a bug.
Congratulations, blind girl. You're now presenting something that you will get no benefit from.
True.
Welcome to the blind person. Click for a slideshow. Somebody's not even that terrifying. Just
Tom of Gull City says, mod Bioshock Little Sisters to say the last blind girl line. Which line? It's been a while since I played Bioshock. Properly, anyway.
Bugs.
I'm going to be in your video game.
I'm gonna be in your video game, Peter.
Oh, no, right. Right. Bioshock, the first Bioshock, the thing that set me on the course to finish it the way I did was the first time I harvested a little sister. After that, I was like, not doing that again. That was fucking harrowing.
So, anyways, the research published in March in the Journal of Entomological Science. Fuck, I had to try that 3 times. Jesus. Takes a closer look at the ecology of giant water bugs, which are found nearly the world over and comprise some 150 known species. The largest, I'm not going to pronounce that Latin word, and another Latin word, Maximus, lives in South America and can reach more than 4 inches longer than a baseball card. Ooh. I'm glad I don't live down there. Study author Shinya Oba. Wow, Shinya. That's associate and entomology professor at Japan's university I can't pronounce, has been fascinated by insects that eat stuff. Japanese bug people like giant water bugs because they have really cool morphology, man. He says their front legs, for instance, remind him of Popeye the Sailor. What fucking bug is that?
Popeye the Sailor, man.
I feel like I don't think I would equate a bug to Popeye, but okay.
Maybe a plant, maybe spinach, yeah, but not bugs.
Yep. So, everything on the menu for his study. The Japanese person read existing studies on water bugs, many of which He has researched in Japan, where the 4 native species, including the well-studied fucking name I can't pronounce, are top in rice fields and wetlands for eating stuff that nobody else would. One consistent theme emerged. These insects seem almost fearless in their predation. For instance, in 2011, the Japanese person reported that first observation of the giant water bug preying on a turtle.
What?
Jesus. Oh my God. Why did I go to this page when it had way cooler photos on the last one? Let's go back. Let's go back to the place where it had the big bug. Come on, load, bitch. Load.
Come on.
Come on, bitch. Fucking load.
And you say your internet's worse than mine. You say your internet's better than mine.
Load, bitch.
It's alright, it's loaded now. Oh, she's blind. She's not gonna know, is she? I mean,
No, I'll never know, except that in my ear it goes loading. 25% loading, 30% loading, 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 90%. Like, yeah. Oh my God! Look! Turtle dead!
press F for the turtle.
Despite their size,
Oh no, creepy crawlies.
wow. Despite their
Kill
size,
that thing, please.
the brown shit bug blend in well with all the shitty plants upon which they perch, dangling upside down so they can breathe via snorkel protruding from their assholes. Okay, it said behinds, but I mean, come on, think about a giant tube coming out your asshole. Like, that'd be amazing. You can breathe out your ass.
Why not? Some people talk out of it.
Imagine
God,
a bug. Imagine a bug
means-
that size shitting out a human-sized turd.
But you know, the bad part is this bug can smell its own farts.
After eating a turtle? Yeah. Wow, man. Wow, it's just...
What did I eat?
Once the poor bastards come within its reach, the predators quickly snap their front legs tight and grab the poor bastard with their other legs.
Like Foxy.
Yeah. The bugs then pierce their prey with a dagger-like thingamajig, injecting enzymes and killing the fuck out of their prey.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Swart, who wasn't involved in the study but wishes he was, noted it's unclear exactly what makes up water bug toxins and if they're truly venomous or not. Ooh. A mystery. Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. There's a picture. There's an even bigger picture down here, and I'm so glad Brett can't see it.
Huh?
God, you can't see it as well.
No,
Jesus.
but I got a photo description, and here you go, Peter.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I'm on the stream. No.
Oh,
Wow. Wow. Oh my God.
Hello. He's just kind of sitting there like, hey, how are you?
Yeah,
Oh
it's like
my
misunderstood spider.
How you doing?
Blanco, you're not presenting yourself on the stream, by the way.
I'm
That's
not.
good. Lucky for
Yes,
them.
I am.
Well, they're lucky, to be honest.
But it said I was.
No, you're screen sharing, but you're not presenting yourself, which means when any of us clown fuckers talk,
Okay, 1 minute. I'll fix
we
that.
appear instead.
I will fix that. I thought it. Okay, 1 minute.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, that worked.
No, there's only 1 minute to go until the end of the stream anyway.
All right, so for that 1 minute to go, fear.
Ugh.
Oh, please, God help me. What have I signed myself up for?
Oh, that is awful.
You signed up to look at a giant spider.
I'm not looking at it anymore.
I'm so glad I can't see it.
So,
Ooh.
chilling time, my ladies.
Failing to read the news, episode 17 will be tomorrow night at 10 or 5, depending on where the fuck you live. I don't know. Sort your time zones out, you cunts.
The best show ever. I love it.
Good.
I'll be streaming as well from about 6 o'clock tomorrow until just before Scotty's stream.
I might do an extra 2 hours in the day. Only might.
And I'm hoping if I can spend the time in the day to work out how to do this, I'm hoping to play the Crystal Maze Adventure book. So far, I've got Foxy on board. Britt, I told you about it before.
Yes, you
Yeah.
did.
And Jen T. Maxi. I kind of half explained it to her earlier.
Yeah, she plays games as well, doesn't she?
Yeah. I half explained it to her earlier. I don't think she quite knows what she's letting herself in for, but if I can sort it out, I'll get her on board as well. And I'm trying to get Random Goon as well, but he seems to he's gone quiet tonight, basically, which is something we'll talk about off air, but he's gone a bit quiet. And it's also why I was late to this stream.
Uh-huh. Look, Peter, just for you.
Oh my god, that is foul.
Maybe I can just play on
May I
Tucker's
say,
driving now.
like
So there you
girl,
go.
Look at that big
may I
old
say a
butt.
big thank you. Thank you so much for torturing him, because I can't do it at the moment because he's not here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but surely you don't like spiders either, so I mean, neither do I. No one should.
Yeah, no one should. No one should like
What are you on
spiders.
about?
Oh, they got
You
Peter
hate spiders as well.
tonight.
No!
I fucking hate spiders. That's why I don't look at the links.
Oh my god.
Because I learn.
Sorry,
I don't like spiders either.
I actually went almost to the side of the room then. That is fucking disgusting.
Have you ever seen the ogre face spider?
No! As bad as the coconut
Ogre face spider is
crab
really
spider.
cool. Yeah, there's this thing called an ogre face spider. Anyways,
That's
it's really
not a spider,
creepy.
that's a grasshopper.
No, it's a katydid. Katydid. Sorry.
But oh no. Oh, you horrible person.
Aw, it's a cute one.
It's not cute at all. It's horrendously ugly.
He's so cute. Look at how tiny and adorable he is. Anyways, Pumpkin Trucker also should chill while I torture Peter with more spiders.
Oh, Pumpkin Trucker almost daily dash cams. Wednesday's the only day that I don't do it. Apologies to if any of the folks that were watching me earlier. Apologies, my phone kind of goofed and stopped the stream. Acted like I ended it when it was just supposed to be chirping for a few minutes, but my bad. Starts up again tomorrow in between 8:30 and 9 a.m. Links in the description.
Cool. All right.
Blind girl, stop it! You're making me itch.
And by the way, if you ever need a link to anybody else's channels, links to everyone's channels are always in my descriptions as well.
Yeah, Tom says to ask to tell me that to tell Brett that spiders crawling in your mouth at night, but you probably already know that anyway.
Yeah, well.
That's actually not true.
No,
So I didn't think it was true either.
no, it's been debunked. You don't swallow spiders in your sleep.
Well, I don't because I got a.
No, you would choke if you did, basically.
So on that note, guys, thank you for watching. And if you guys like, share,
Thank
and
you,
subscribe,
guys.
that would be super nice. I would really like it.
Leave a like.
yeah, I would really like, so if you could like and share and subs and make this channel bigger, I would really like it. So you should do that. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.
No.
Chad
Bye,
was sticking the ends.
guys.